are you working?
I'm working.
How much sweat did you invest to gain equity in this business?
Was it a lot?
My life.
Hey, we gotta warm up. What are you doing?
I don't know. You're coaching me through it.
I know. Okay, let's go heel scoops all the way down.
Do I have to do this
Tell us,
first?
what is so special about you being here today?
I am Ryan. I am your husband, father of your children, and part owner of Black Box.
Okay, and why is today extra special about you being my guest?
It is our engagement anniversary, which is technically our wedding anniversary as well.
Yes.
So, same thing on the way back?
Yes, please. Okay, cool. No, I love it. Mateo, thank you for coming also. Can you please return to the office?
The gym and part owner of.
What's up? I'm Ryan. About to get my ass kicked.
This is exactly why I don't coach you. You always have an issue with what I'm telling you to do. I want to do this instead. 90-90s, please.
That's not why you don't coach me.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about where Black Box came from. What got you in?
I've been coaching for about 15 years. My mission and belief has always been to help everybody that I can. So I just continue to go on that path of trying to continue to learn more and more, especially after college, and kind of just didn't stop. Just like the individual kind of feedback you would get from training people. And for me, I know long term that was something that I wanted to do on a grander scale. I just didn't know how grand it was going to turn out to be.
Yeah.
So, but fast forward to Black Box and sitting, at the garage box and sitting there and having someone like you that also had the same belief system and saw the vision that I wanted to create. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of, it pieced together very, very easily. And you were just as ambitious as I was. And yeah, very, very driven. So I couldn't, we just kind of took off from there.
So like when we were in the garage, there was a time we were just like, man, how successful are we to walk away from a big box gym and be in the garage? At that time, were you like, there's so much more out of this? Or were you like, this is it?
Like working in a big box?
When we walked away.
I mean, at one point I was lost. I didn't want to do fitness anymore. I think that was a low point during COVID where I think we both stepped away, but it wasn't something that it was a temporary, I guess, feeling of like disappointment after everything got shut down and we got let go. But I've never been the one to kind of just roll over and die. So,
I saw this meme during COVID and I really liked it. It was, I forgot exactly how it goes. So I'm totally going to butcher it. I'm going to make it sound horrible, but it was impactful to both of us. It was, if you didn't hustle during COVID, then you don't have it in you.
Yeah, I remember something. It was the whole mentality. Like if you weren't doing it back then you're not going to do it now in a sense.
And we do you remember week 1 we were just like, how are we going to work out? What are we going to do immediately? You remember?
That was the hardest part. We had a rower and a set of dumbbells
and a cycle bike that didn't even work,
and a barbell with some plates.
Yes.
And we didn't even have a garage at that point. We were on the driveway.
Yeah.
And
in direct sun.
People were paying us because they just wanted to use our dumbbells. I'm like, well, you can pay us to do one-on-one, not just come use our equipment.
That was before. This is way before. This isn't the time where we were just, let's just work out. We just need to figure out how to work out. And then over time, it was, who are we bringing here? What are we doing next? Everything's still shut down. This is just our life now. Yeah, I mean, I remember running, lifting, boxing, and running again. I honestly can't even imagine I can't even imagine working out 3 times a day now. But it was that. We would literally wake up, we would lift, and then we would box, and then we'd go on a run, and then we'd do some random rower workout.
It was an ideal life. There was only one child involved.
And then we did a night with a
lot of whiskey.
God, that was crazy. That was wild.
That's probably the fittest part of my life.
But isn't it crazy looking at everything now? Thinking about that's what we were doing. We were just doing some janky.
I still look at, I come in, I still look at, I'm like, holy shit, we own all of this.
Yeah.
And we made a grand something in a city out of nothing. You know what? I will say though, when we did start training clients at the garage, it really started to help me identify what type of clients I really wanted. Because before I used to just train everybody, no matter what. And that's just kind of what it was.
Right. And if it makes you feel any better, the workout that I originally saw had a lot more reps and I cut it in half because I was like, not for Ryan. He deserves less.
Hang cleans?
Don't get there yet. It's there. Okay, look. So You have 5 rounds, 5 deadlifts.
Okay.
I will let you choose the weight, but don't be a little. 5 hang cleans, 5 front squats, 5 burpees, but you're jumping over the bar. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then you get 200-meter skirt.
How am I supposed to talk during all this?
It's fine. I literally told everybody how great you are at speaking while working out. It's called love.
The anniversary.
Okay, go ahead, pick the weight. I'll let you pick the weight.
Get some reps.
You said you were ready.
Yeah, I know. Squats too.
I also feel like this is like a really good way for your clients to see how hard you work also.
I don't do conditioning. I haven't done conditioning in the past like 6 months. I've been bulking. All right.
Wait, what are we putting on the bar?
At 35. I'm with
35?
I'm not going to put 45s on.
All right, you do whatever you want. This is your show.
The 35s look like I'm not going to not do all 5 rounds.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, I have workout too after this. He has 27 minutes. Okay, so you get it. 5 rounds, 5 deadlifts, 5 power cleans. Pretend it says power cleans. 5 front squats, 5 burpees, 200 meters in the skier.
Perfect.
Got it? Good. We're happy.
You tell me when to go.
You go. Yay. Okay, so what is Black Box's biggest struggle, or what do you think the biggest struggle was opening up?
Letting people know what we actually are.
Okay.
That was a big one.
Explain.
Are you a boxing gym?
When we opened it, I remember we literally moved back to your parents' house because we were like, whoa, we don't know if this is going to work out.
Yeah, for 1 month.
Yeah.
It was 1 month.
Which was all the way to Corona.
In Corona.
Yeah. Driving back and forth between Corona and La Salle, which is 45 minutes. Did you think that we were going to be as successful as we ended up being?
Absolutely not. I thought we were going to be held with this, 6-year lease?
Yeah.
And no way to get out of it.
Right.
I think you remember, I kept asking, when's the end date or the cutoff for the lease?
Yes.
It was like 3 months. We could bail out of the lease in 3 months.
Yeah. It was 3 months.
That was
Yeah. I forgot about that. You did ask that.
I did.
I, on the other hand, had a much more positive outlook.
I would like to say positive naiveness. Definitely.
Tell them. And I know it bothers you, but tell them. When I walked in that front door, what was the first thing I said?
I don't even think you looked at the numbers.
Just say what I said.
I feel something special about this place. And no idea of the numbers, what we needed to bring in, how we're going to cover costs. You didn't even know what triple net was.
I figured it out. I very specifically said, I have a good feeling about this space. And good feeling it was.
It was hard to trust you on that, especially after the apartment choices that you've made in the past.
Okay, that was an apartment, okay? That was one time. What?
There was a rat that came through the hole, or to the wall.
Okay, that's also a true story. What he's talking about is we moved into an apartment when we came here.
There's rat traps.
Very quickly. We lived there for exactly 10 days. And we moved out because there was a rat that was chewing through the wall into the kitchen. And the AC didn't work. It smelled like something died in there. Probably another rat. There was black mold.
It was safe to say I didn't trust your gut feeling.
Well, again, that was an apartment. You got it. What's harder, this workout or member cancellations?
We don't do cancellations. 2 weeks before the first.
Good answer. Let's see. What would you prefer? Infinite Black Box to success or infinite free dates with me?
Aren't they the same? We co-own it.
Dang it, you are.
We co-own it. And I say this again, over and over. The biggest success. This has taken off and we have done really well and we continue to do well. But anyone that owns a business, if they're able to spend time with their kids, pick up their kids, go to their kids' events, you're succeeding.
Very true.
That's how I view it.
Okay.
And this allows me to do that.
Well, I mean, what do you think it is that just makes us just so different from all the other gyms in this area, or even further than just this area?
I think the biggest thing is just how genuine we are.
Okay.
We really truly care. We don't just settle for the easy. You and I are continuously trying to look at how we can better ourselves and better the programs inside.
Right.
So, I don't like this. I'm not saying I get bored, but it definitely should be a lot more efficient for the sake of everyone's progress.
Okay. So what does that look like as a member then?
Programs is one of them.
All right.
Simple things. Just having the right people and the right coaches.
Right.
As far as staff and having the same mission that we have.
Right.
And the personal skills, which is one of the hardest things to find.
Right. Why do you think that is? Do you think that's a post-COVID thing, or do you think that's just a people-to-people thing?
I think it's people thing.
Yeah.
It's just something you just can't teach someone that service part.
Yeah.
You can't fake that.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
But there's also the ones that are willing to learn, right?
Yes.
So you have the ones that don't know it originally, but if you're able to teach it and they take that on, I feel like us at Black Box, we've done at least a decent job at bringing up the coach that needs that.
Here's the thing though, right? I'll take myself, for example. I have college degrees, multiple coaching certifications. But like, I still don't see myself as the top of the totem pole, or like I know everything.
Right.
Do I take that lead? Yeah, but there's always something to learn.
Right. That was round 3. What part of your body is hurting the most right now?
Everything. My soul.
Other than your heart.
Is this the gift you got me?
This is the gift from me to you. It's the gift of fitness. What is your biggest regret in opening this gym? Like, just, it could be anything. Like, anything that we've gotten, anything that we've done. Like, what's
biggest regret?
I think I know what it is.
Oh, I think identifying and staying with our strength and conditioning aspect, and we deviated for a bit, which again, it's our own fault. I think we could have gone a lot more focused on our strength, which we're doing now, and it could have been a lot more dialed in. So
I was going to say the black box sign.
Oh God, jeez.
I genuinely thought you were going to say
that sign is probably the. You know what? When I look at space, I'm like,
it's called an investment.
For what?
What do you mean for what? People love it. People walk in and they go, whoa, that sign is so nice.
That sign doesn't help you lift heavier. It identifies, like Google Maps, where you're at with the cool LED light.
Zoom in on the sign and look at how great that sign is. It's backlit, custom made.
Come in, you stand right in front of the turf, and they go, that sign just brings everything together.
Dude, every time you say, yeah, go big Des for that.
This dumb grin from Des. She goes, and I go, cool. Sweet $8,000 investment.
I like your big fish story is like it gets more expensive every time. It was not $8,000. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. I literally have the invoice. What round are you on? Are you done yet?
That's lightweight.
Leg day or chest day?
Legs.
Black box train or black box performance?
Performance.
Coaching your clients or working out on your own?
Working out on my own while coaching clients.
A dirty gym or a dirty gym bathroom?
I'd rather take a dirty gym than a bathroom.
Really?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, you're
a majority of people complain
correct.
About dirty bathrooms. And the gyms I used to work in, dirty bathrooms.
A red gym or a white gym?
White. I hate red.
A refillable water bottle station or an infinite amount of water bottles?
Are you talking about the water fountain?
Yes.
That was another debate for the longest time. It was so much so, the water fountain was on our wedding registry.
No, it was on my baby registry.
It all happened at the same time. We got married, had a baby, and opened the gym all in 3 months. Like, obviously the baby took longer. Right?
We like to really compile as much things as possible. Instead of doing one major thing, let's do all 3 and let's put it all at the same time.
All without insurance.
That's why I get our anniversaries mixed up. Like the gymversary, our wedding anniversary, Mateo's birthday. Or the turf. That turf was ridiculous also. And we don't even use it for what it's for. We don't have a sled.
No, but it does bring people together. I like that.
Just like you and me. I think he's done after this one. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. You have to answer it truthfully. If you don't, then you have to do 10 front rack squats.
So what do you mean if I answer truthfully? That means if you'll know if I'm lying?
I will, of course, know if you're lying. Oh. I'm your wife.
Okay, all right. How about okay, whatever. So what do we do?
Okay, so have you ever skipped a workout?
Am I holding these?
No, just hold it.
Okay.
You're fine. Have you ever skipped a workout and called it recovery when you were actually just being lazy?
Yes, definitely done that.
You're an asshole. You're going to answer all these truthfully. What's one thing I do in the gym that really annoys you that you've never told me?
Oh, that I've never told you. I already had one lined up. Let's see. One thing, your emojis on your workouts.
Why does that annoy you?
Because you can't even see the pictures.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You really can't.
Okay, everyone in this entire gym will definitely not agree with you.
They just appease to you because you're the owner and you're also scary. So
I'm very offended. I am very offended. I'm very offended.
You asked me for that.
I think you're just jealous. Have you ever pretended to be busy just to get out of filming content with me?
No.
It's a lie. That is an absolute lie. I know that for a fact. No, you front rack those kettlebells right now. Absolutely not.
How many squats am I doing?
10.
10 squats?
Absolutely. That's what you get for lying. Count out loud. Come on.
Oh, 6. I can't. My knees are popping.
I hear that. Hopefully it's not catching on the microphone.
It's some mic popping.
Pop, pop. Okay. Which one of our coaches intimidates you the most and why?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
You make some things look effortless.
Oh,
so
that was really sweet. I'm blushing through my non-tan right now. I love you. That was really sweet. You got so angry over this business 24 hours ago.
10 minutes ago. Let's say 10 minutes ago.
What was it?
When you decided to put me into a high intensity workout versus just a regular workout like everyone else is doing.
I know, but it's because I know you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a difference, right?
This is some kind of messed up anniversary gift, but whatever, it's cool. I got you something.
This is an obvious one, and I know you better tell the truth in this one. Have you ever lied to a client about how many reps they had left?
Probably 90% of the time.
I tell my clients it's the best. You always know when I'm lying when I say you have two more.
It's two more.
Two more.
Or almost there. That one. That was it.
Doing great.
Yes.
Sometimes I just zone out. It's not really my fault. I
don't know about zoning out. I wouldn't admit that one, but it's more about getting sidetracked with other things in the business.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead one step further and call it my ADD.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Anyway, what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you here? We've had a lot of kid poop incidents. We've had.
I think I almost pooped myself once.
Here?
Yeah.
Nice.
Food poisoning.
Oh yeah, you did. You were like sweating in class. Do you remember?
I was like, I have to go to the restroom.
Yeah, that is pretty embarrassing.
After I got them started, I was like, I gotta go.
That is pretty embarrassing.
It was we're out. Just like this, just cleansed. Last 2 questions for you. What is your favorite quality about me? Your short hair.
That's a good one. Thank you. What an asshole! Oh my god. See that is exactly why I give you those lame ass workouts, is because you do shit like that. Yeah, you are the only person that I know.
I would hope so. I'm the only person.
Oh, you're the only one that I know that would do this willingly and happily. So I appreciate you for that. What's the biggest piece of advice you would give to a couple who is thinking about going into business with their significant other?
So it's very expensive. There's a lot of apologies. Get yourself a very comfortable couch. Like, spend the money on it.
Should we plug in our therapist?
Piece of advice, as vague as it sounds, it's you're constantly working on communication and knowing how each other works and what scabs to pick, what scabs not to pick. That's the biggest one. It is not easy, I'll tell you that. I think we just talked about earlier, we thrive together in just hustling and coming up with new programs moving forward. It's hard to finance, so it's kind of to address.
Oh my god.
So,
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Amazing. And I know you didn't give me an anniversary gift, but I got you an anniversary.
See what is it? What do you mean I didn't get you an anniversary gift? I got you my love. What's in here? Oh, baby, thank you. There's 2 other things. Oh, sorry. Oh, Disney things. Thanks, baby. That was really sweet of you.
You're welcome.
You done good.